How's it going, Android fans? It's me, the Cool Loser, and in this video I'm going to show you what's on my phone. I'm pretty sure most of my subscribers know by now that I'm on the Galaxy S4 and my Galaxy Nexus is now retired and I no longer have it. I passed it down. It served me very well and then we'll make someone else happy. Now that I got the Galaxy S4, I don't have the same applications that I was using on my Galaxy Nexus, so I got rid of a whole bunch of them. But I'm going to show you on this screen that I actually put all of them that I transferred from the Galaxy Nexus and all my favorite apps onto this device. I have reviewed well over 2,000 applications, and people are like, you must have thousands of applications and your battery must drain like crazy. No, it does not. I get over 10 hours of battery juice on one charge. It's over. That's like my minimum I get on a normal day use. And I have gotten over 4 hours of on-screen time on my Galaxy S4, so I'm very happy with the battery. So here I'm not going to go into every application. I'm just going to kind of describe to you and give you a little glimpse of what it does. And here we have Swipe Pad. I've had Swipe Pad for a very long time. I did stop using it and then I came back to it because I like the functions. It's actually an application that you can set on any side of the corners and you can bring up this cool little, quick gesture where you can drop onto your Google Plus and it'll bring up. But in the settings, you'll be able to change it and it'll give you a tutorial of how to set it up. And I will make an individual app review for all my favorite ones that you guys can go into more depth. Here we see SwiftKey. I'm going to drag up and go into my Instagram and act like I'm going to type something. And this is the keyboard right there. And you're able to type like this. Take this time to rate this video. It also learns your conversation, so next time you type in similar stuff, it knows your whole entire sentence and it'll predict you. It's just best. I keep. As you see, all my notes, my quick notes I'll leave on here. You can organize them. You can also change the column views. And it's very simple to leave yourself voice notes, camera notes, check notes, and just a quick note. You can just tap in here and title it. Drive is a Google app as well as Keep. And you will see here are all my backups, important backups and files and games and pictures. And whatever file you want to save, you can save it over the air, which is over the cloud, should I say. You get 5 gigabytes per account. You can save your important stuff, and therefore if you want to check your stuff on your computer or on your other devices, it'll all sync together. Games, these are some of the games that I like to transfer over because they're very easy, bathroom friendly games. Candy Crush, Fruit Pop, and Pet Rescue. I like these type of puzzle games. And then here we got the TV applications that I don't have to go into. Hulu Plus, TV Portal, Netflix. Now people are asking me, how'd you get TV Portal onto your phone since it's been removed from the Play Store? The reason why I have it is because I did a backup because I'm rooted. Or you can download the application called GetJar or getjar.com and you can find TV Portal there. Rooting applications, Titanium Backup is my must-have. This is what I use to back up all my important games and files. Goo Manager is an application that I find ROMs so I can port over to use on my phone. ROM Manager is the one that I actually, when I start porting, I use ROM Manager to do system backup so I can do an exact copy of my phone, fix permissions, and as well find other ROMs in here. Add a way to remove ads from games. So when I review applications or games, you don't see a lot of ads on mine. You might see them on yours. Since I'm rooted, Addaway removes those ads on the games and apps, but they can no longer be found on Google Play. Since I did a backup, I'm allowed to do it. Yeah. And then Cache Cleaner to remove all the memory that's applications need to hold for faster rendering or whatever. I like to clear it up once every few days. In Screencast, I'm waiting to function so I can do a recording of everything happening on my phone so I could see what I can work with that. Socials, Google Plus, I don't need to show you that. Facebook, I got Tweetle, which is my favorite Twitter application. Instagram, and I do have Vine. I won't be using it very much, but Instagram totally killed Vine. I might not be using this one for much longer. And then here we have Ninja SMS. Ninja SMS is an application with all your contacts that you can actually set. So these are frequent. The one with check marks are the ones when, if you're playing a game, watching a video, if you get a text message, it'll pop up in a little square and you can answer that text message within that little square and keep watching and doing your game and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's one of the must-have applications applications for me. MX Player is just a third-party video player, which I like the touch functions and the controls that you can do with it. It's just one of the best ones to use, in my opinion. Zedge, I've been reviewing Zedge for so long so that everyone can always find this application. It's just the best. You can find wallpapers, live wallpapers, ringtones, notifications, and recommendations to games to the Google Play Store. Seriously, the best one to use to find all the cool stuff that you like, and you can preview them and see all the popular stuff. Like when I first got this phone, I saw this wallpaper and I was like, yeah, the S4. I've had Watch Beep for over 2 years. I love hearing the beeps for every hour, because if you click into it, you see enable beep, select sound, beep every half hour, do not beep between certain hours. I will never ever leave this. It's just like having a watch on your phone that beeps. Quick Pick is a third-party photo album where you could see all your photos. It's pretty cool because you get to see like a little hollow type of feel to it. You can organize it. And you also have a lot of settings in here when you click into it that the whole screen will brighten up at its brightest, and you got lots of different functions in here that works really great. And you can hide photos and password protect them, as in show hidden, and you can't unless you put in the password. You can organize and move folders. Bank of America, this is where I check all my bank stuff and make payments. Since I'm going through Bank of America, why not have my bank on my phone and manage my stuff, right? Speed test I use so I can see how fast my phone gets with 4G and Wi-Fi in different areas of my house, or if I'm traveling away to different spots, I just like to check out how fast my phone's, getting reception for data. Smart voice recorder, this is one of my favorite ones because as soon as I press start recording, now you see warming up. So now that I start talking, you're going to see that it records, and if I stop talking, it paused. So it's going to know when exactly I stopped talking, so it's going to skip that silence. Craigslist application, which is actually official Craigslist app. I like it because the way it functions and the animations and things you look through, it just looks real good. I like it over the browser one. You can actually see the photos all big. You can leave yourself notifications, so whenever you're searching for a car or an item, whenever someone posts the item that you're looking for, you'll be the first to be notified. And here's a new application called Battery Guru, which is actually for Snapdragon processors. I've reviewed this application almost 2 weeks ago, and it takes just over 4 days to learn your habits and how you use your phone. And what it learns is what applications need to run and receive data and which one to turn on. It's not going to run in the background. It's not going to pull data. It's not going to use battery unless you're actually using them. And when you use them, it's going to function. I don't ever have to turn on or off my Wi-Fi. This application learned when I leave my house, it turns off my Wi-Fi because it knows I don't need Wi-Fi, so why drain my battery? When I come back home, it actually turns on my Wi-Fi automatically, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So I don't have to turn on or off any settings in here. It just makes it work really nice, and I love it. Love it. I like it. Love it. And here I have Winamp, which is my favorite online radio stations. It's also a player for all your music that you have stored on here. And when you go to Shoutcast, this is where you go to the top stations, and you can hear a whole bunch of music. Let's press play. And you also get information in here. See how quickly it plays? Long press for album art. You'll be able to see more stats in there. I love using this application because you can just type in anything, any radio station, it'll come up with your favorite types of genre. And a media share, we see trending, top picks, most watched, music TV, and you can keep scrolling and it comes up with more stuff. I got the premium version, so I paid for this one. But you can stream whatever you see on here. Will stream to your computer if your computer is logged in to your Wi-Fi or whatever through the same network, and you can watch and stream this stuff. And pictures as well, and videos that you've recorded will stream through it. Shut up, Magwai! And then here we have PC stuff, which is fast app share and QR code. This is what I use to make all my links for my videos that I put on the description, and the QR code, this is what I use to scan QR codes and to make QR codes. Auto reply is an application that I've had for a long time as well. So whenever I'm not next to my phone and I'm playing or doing stuff, when I'm busy and I know people are trying to reach me, instead of them just not knowing what I'm doing and reaching my voicemail and not getting a response by me, I leave them a message saying, playing basketball, I'll get back to you soon. And in parentheses, I put this was an auto reply. So therefore, anyone who texts me is going to get a reply with this application immediately. Also, if I get a missed call, they'll get a text message replied automatically with this application. SMS enhancer, which is not available on the Play Store. I looked, but I've kept it for so long and backed up. It's an application that allows me to get a pop-up whenever I get a text message in front of the screen. So, you know, like those little pop-up that iPhone has, or even Go SMS or Chomp or Hansen, you know, those little pop-ups that you see. This is a single one that integrates with any stock messenger. And there's a pop-up right there. And I set that picture in the background. I made the font color this one. You can change and rearrange. So if you know a way to get SMS Enhancer through an APK or whatever. But there's actually another one that works just like this, but it's not called SMS Enhancer. And it looks like it, but you can't customize everything like this one. So that's why I kept this one. I'll try to put it in the description below if you're interested in something like this. Of the similar one if I do get to it. And then here, obviously, I'm using Chrome browser. And I'll have to show you that. And this launcher, it's called Action Launcher. It doesn't have a little icon where I can bring it up because I'm using it so it doesn't pop up in its own launcher. But also Apex Launcher was one of my best ones to use, and obviously you see the rest of the stuff here. Digical, I might be keeping that one. I just reviewed it not too long ago. Free movies, Hangouts, whatever you're seeing through here is what the applications that are preloaded and stock, and applications for my routes and other, basically everything you see I've already talked about. But this is what's on my phone, and a lot of people ask me, why'd you get the S4 and not wait for the S4 edition or the HTC One? I think everyone should know that I love LED screens, and the fact that the Google edition S4 won't have TouchWiz. I just made my phone work and look how I want it without having the Google edition. Plus I get to keep all the TouchWiz features on here that I don't really use all the time. The fact that they are there, I'm able to, is what makes it a lot better and feasible for me to use and love. And I like the fact that you can do the air gestures, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to do the air gesture with the Galaxy S4 Google Edition. TouchWiz actually has really cool features that Google Edition won't have. So I did want the best of both worlds since I'm rooted, because any phone I'm going to get regardless, I'm going to be rooting and putting custom ROMs. So what is the real reason to get the Google Edition? But the only downside is that it might not be as supported or as ROMmed, but I think since they're very similar, I'll be able to get the same ports of ROMs that come out. Hopefully. This is what's on my Galaxy S phone. Action Launcher is just awesome. I love it. It's one of the best applications to have for a launcher. As you see, I'm bringing up a whole bunch of action launches through here. Alrighty, I shall see you next time for whatever video I put out. If you're new to my channel, go check it out. Do the best apps and games every Mondays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays or Fridays. You know how it goes. Busy days, busy times. Until next time, see ya. Later.